allow some words to come out of their mouth, and she just stomps right on your dream. And you will be faced with having to make a choice whether you will believe what you know to be truth or not. Now let me tell you a little something I have learned about human nature. We're going to take this conversation down a notch. I'm good at that. We're going to talk about crabs. Yes, snuggly, little affectionate ocean creatures, crabs. In all seriousness, crabs can teach us a pretty big lesson about life. You see, crabs have this amazing ability to be able to crawl out of tight spaces, yet for some reason they're so easy to catch in a trap that they could crawl out of. So why would that be? Well, so fishermen, they take a trap, they lower it down into the water, put food in it, and the crabs see a feast, and they crawl in. And yet even after the food is gone, the crabs just keep coming and coming and coming. It's like they have a herd mentality, like they don't want to miss out on what the rest of the group is doing. And so even though there's no more food, they keep coming into the trap. And if one innovative crab gets this great idea, hey guys, what are we doing here? There's no more food. There's no reason for us to be here. I'm leaving. And starts climbing up the side of that trap, the other crabs will pull it down. And if it persists to try again and again to escape, the majority will continue to pull it back down again and again, and eventually they will gang up on it and they will kill it. Crazy stuff. Now the great irony in this is that all the crabs could escape the trap, like they've all been given the exact same ability to climb out of that trap. Yet instead of using their energy to climb out themselves or to help one another escape, they use their energy to pull one another down, one by one by one. It's crazy. There's actually a word for it, wait for it, called crab mentality. It's so true. Do you have any crab mentality people in your life who just pointlessly want to pull you down? You know, through the years, I've slowly blocked out most of the crab mentality people in my life. But let's face it, sometimes the crab mentality people aren't going out of your life anytime soon. Sometimes you live next to them, sometimes they're in your family, sometimes you work with them. My first real crab story began when I became a brand new independent beauty consultant 13 years ago. I found myself working in a basement office in a bullpen with 5 other people. Now, considering it was a bullpen, you could hear every phone conversation, you could see every email on the computer screens, and I began my Mary Kay business during the season. And so when I got my starter kit, like I opened my starter kit, and it was like this opening of my heart, like I began to dream again. Well, what happens when you start to dream? I mean, it's like your birthday every day. You've got like vigor fills your bones, and you've got blood flowing through your veins, and the product is great, but I think you seem 10 years younger all of a sudden because you have life in you again. And people wonder why Mary Kay people are always so happy. And I'm like, dude, it's no shocker. When human beings begin to dream and are encouraged and have a way to make their dreams come alive, people get and stay excited. So this same excitement happened to me too, to the great annoyance of my coworkers. And I opted to spend as minimal time with them as possible. And so instead of going to lunch every day with them, as they did, the same 5 people went to lunch every day, I began to break away. And I began to use my lunch breaks to make customer calls from my car. I began to use my lunch breaks to do career surveys. They did not like that at all. And it did not take long for me to become the target of their snide comments, the brunt of their jokes, and their body language became very exclusionary. So much so that when I earned the use of my very first Mary Kay career card, can you imagine the sheer joy and the celebration in my heart of earning the use of that card at midnight on a Tuesday? I went to work at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday and did not even say a word. Can you imagine holding that in with the 5 people you spend 10 hours a day with every single day? But at least I had sense enough to know that a 16 by 24 size dream cannot compute in a 5 by 7 mind. And I knew if they couldn't accept that I was doing something to better myself outside of work, then they definitely wouldn't be able to handle the news that I was actually succeeding. You see, what happens with crabs also happens with humans. The crab story is just a physical example of what happens mentally to us whenever you step out of the herd, or whenever you step out of any traditional role of corporate ladder climbing, or you step out of any ordinary path. People are just naturally inclined to try to break your spirit in the form of sarcasm. Oh, you really think you're going to make money at that? They plant seeds of doubt. Oh, I knew someone once who did that and they just could never get it going. Or they try to make your idea seem impossible or scary. Well, it may work for some, but you're just not cut out for that. Or they may make you feel guilty for wanting more out of life. You have a good job.